Hey Aquarius, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aquarius, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. All right, so we have the King of Swords here in the reverse. You can be dealing with another air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This could be your energy here. Now, the King of Swords in the reverse is a very manipulative energy here. It can be someone who lies about things to get their way. This is an individual here who might not reveal all of his truth just so he can get something here to happen. Now you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse here. So this is somebody here who is trying to let go of worrying about a situation. So if whoever here was dealing with all of this mental stress, it can be that this person, instead of taking a better approach, they're deciding that, you know what, nothing is going in my favor. So for me to get out of my head, I need to manipulate the situation here. You have the Eight of Cups, so it can be that you've walked away from someone here, or this person has walked away from you, detached emotionally. And so it can be as to why this person is behaving in this way, feeling like, okay, you're going to walk away from me, then this is what I'm going to do. Okay. Instead of trying to work together, or instead of coming to some kind of resolution to move forward. If that's not the case, this could also be you here, where you were feeling unbalanced. You're trying to pick yourself back up after someone here has maybe argued with you or hasn't given exactly what it was that you were looking for. You have the Five of Wands, so this is about arguments, it's conflict, unable to agree to disagree. You have the Ten of Wands here. So this is something that's been burdening you. But however, you are trying to get yourself back together, trying to pick up the pieces here and do what you need to do to reach your goal towards happiness. So you have the Two of Swords here, kind of stuck at a crossroads. What decision am I going to make? Possibly not communicating here. If someone wants to behave in the way that they're behaving, you're just taking it for what it is and kind of just leaving it up to the universe. If this person wants to change, fine. If they don't want to, then whatever. But I'm not going to put in all of this effort so that the situation can become better when this person just wants to behave like a child, right? So you have the Death card here. It can be an ending. This can be a transformation that you are going through in regards to this situation because it's kind of triggered you to change, right? So we have the Judgment card. So somebody's coming to some kind of realization or an awakening. It can be that this person comes to realize what they have done and wanting to communicate or maybe even reconcile. If that's not the case here, then it's kind of like, here is the final call. Based on what has been happening, this is the realization. And you have the Fool card in the reverse. So possibly not trusting this person because of what they've done to you. And I mean, the King of Swords in the reverse, how can you trust this person, right? So there can be an issue of trust between you and an individual. This is also about not taking another leap of faith. And your outcome is the Nine of Cups, though. So in the midst of all of this chaos, disaster, you're getting something here that you want, though. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So you might even be making a plan. Two of Cups is in the reverse. To balance yourself out, to get your life together. Somebody here could also be trying to figure out how to get back into your good graces, but we'll clarify these cards and see what happens. So let's clarify these cards for Aquarius, and beginning with the King of Swords in the reverse. So you have the Wheel of Fortune here. That is that change, right? This change that's happening. Page of Cups is in the reverse. Again, you see that somebody here is not coming forth. They're not giving you what you want. You're definitely turning the situation around. So for the Nine of Swords in the reverse, we have the Five of Cups. So it can be that you've been missing this person or they have been missing you. A lot of stress here, and it's been piling up emotionally. So it's kind of like it started mentally, becoming mental stress, and then in turn it became an emotional, like when you're dealing with a lot of stress, there's a lot of things you need to take care of, or there's a lot on your mind, that there comes a point where it's like you start to break down emotionally. That's what it seems like this is happening. Okay, this could be also somebody here who is very depressed, regretting what has happened, thinking about fixing a situation. However, see how she can't reach these 3 cups that have fallen over? There are 2 cups right there, right next to her, but she's just not looking at them. So either there is a new potential for a relationship here for you, either between you and this person or with a new person here. Clarifying the 8 of Cups, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So walking away from this feeling of lack. So if somebody's been putting no effort into a relationship, it's detaching from this. If you have been feeling like you've been left out, walking away from this, okay? It can also be that somebody has walked away from you and you are feeling kind of like, I want to go back, okay? If this is your energy, it's possibly in regards to a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's fire energy here, but it could be a fire sign, but I feel like this is more of, like that passion that can either be turned into anger, or a passion that can be turned into motivation to change something for the better. Clarifying the 5 of Wands is the 6 of Pentacles. So there is conflict here between you and somebody about either your roles in the relationship, an equal give and take, trying to figure out how to balance a situation. How do we come together? And it just seems like it hasn't been budging. Now, it can be that you guys have tried to work on it together, but for some reason, it's becoming a burden. So clarifying the 10 of Wands is the Sagittarius card, the Temperance. So it can be a Sagittarius that you're thinking about, or you have it in your chart, but this Temperance card is kind of like coming to terms that, I need to do what I need to do to move forward. I need to heal. I'm picking up my broken pieces of my broken heart, right? Picking up the pieces of my broken heart and beginning to mend, beginning to glue them back together. So that's a good thing here, okay? Clarifying the 2 of Swords is the 6 of Swords in the reverse. So if you're feeling stuck because you're at a crossroads of what to do with this person, or which path to take, or how to communicate here, the 6 of Swords in the reverse is kind of like a person who is either coming back to fight for this again, or is unable to move to a much healthier state of mind because, again, being stuck here mentally. Now you have the Death card with the Ace of Swords. So this is a clarity. This is something that is transforming, and there's going to be victory here for you because this is in your position. Again, the Ace of Swords could be the sword of truth, cutting out here what doesn't serve you. It's like cutting out, is it pruning a tree? Is that what it is? When there's like dead branches or dead leaves on a plant and they're not growing and it's impeding the plant from growing. So it's like you're using this Ace of Swords to really cut out the dead that is not allowing you to move forward or the relationship to move forward. Clarifying the Judgment is the Devil card. Can be a Capricorn. But this is shedding light, kind of like growing from what was toxic. It could have been addictions, codependency, fears, a toxic pull that kept bringing you down. So there can be some kind of revelation in regards to a Capricorn as well. Maybe a Capricorn wanting to reconcile again, or you with them. But this is kind of like you rising from the ashes. And clarifying the Fool card in the reverse is the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. I think you're taking a break here. You're not jumping into something. You're not trying to make foolish decisions based on your emotions. Trying to get it all together. Because if you noticed, I kind of felt like I was running through the reading, and then it comes to this part and it's like, stop. I think this is also about self-love. Clarifying the Nine of Cups is the Emperor, Aries energy here. And that's also about being in control of self, of the situation, growing up, seeing things for what they are, and doing what it is necessary here. It can be that you're moving towards an Aries as well, sun, moon, or rising. It could also be that you're hoping that your wish here is for this person to grow up and to come back around to fix the situation. If that's not the case, this is definitely your energy. There's something here that I wanted to clarify. So let's take a look. We have the Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. So this is what I was clarifying, the Judgment, Devil, and so the Nine of Pentacles came out. So again, this can be a codependent energy, and somebody is coming to the realization that they've been dealing with a codependent energy, whether this was you or them or both. Okay, so what happens when we're in a codependent relationship? It could have started out as very passionate. It could have started out as I had nobody else but you, and kind of like just depending on each other. If we don't stick together, we're not going to survive, when in reality, when you're whole within yourself, you can survive, right? And then it ended up turning out where you guys were giving so much to each other, or you were giving so much to this person, or them to you, and somebody got completely drained. And with that, with being completely drained, it's like you had no more energy for your own growth, for fulfilling yourself emotionally, mentally, whatever have you. And so it started to become toxic. Something here started to die off. And this could be you feeling like you yourself were left out, left for dead. It could be that the relationship itself wasn't growing in a healthy manner. It was kind of just like being dragged along, or it was a daily routine, and it left you feeling, forgetting about yourself, not feeling confident, or this person is feeling in this way. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. The point here is that somebody is coming and waking up to the realization that this was impeding them from growing. Now, it can be growing financially too, with the Nine of Pentacles being in the reverse. Growing within their own stability. Tell me about the Fool card in the reverse with the Queen of Cups. We have the Three of Wands. Okay, so there might be some hope here waiting. And the Two of Pentacles. So if you are waiting, whoever is waiting here could be trying to keep themselves busy because there's still love that they want to give to the situation. If that's not the case, this is you waiting for something to come in for you, and while you're waiting, you're doing everything necessary to keep yourself balanced. We have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So coming in, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So be careful, okay? If your intuition is telling you that somebody here is coming in, or you are deciding to jump into a situation here that is not the right time as of right now because someone isn't focused on something else, or someone is not willing to put in the work, or you're going to be the one stuck doing all of the work, be careful of foolish decisions, because the Fool card in the reverse is someone here making a foolish decision, possibly based on their emotions, because they're unable to move forward. You might feel like you're carrying a lot and that everything you're doing is kind of like in vain. So what about the Nine of Cups with the Emperor? Falling out, we have the Ace of Wands. So a new beginning here, and the Six of Wands, okay? And the King of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Could be a business person, somebody here who's an entrepreneur. Maybe you're hoping this. Maybe you're hoping that you make a name for yourself, or maybe you have, and continuing on with that, could be that you've left certain things behind and deciding to rebuild your legacy, rebuild a business, rebuild your stability. And with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands, this is a new opportunity for you to succeed. Now, Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands equals the Seven of Wands, which is sticking up for yourself. Kind of remembering who you are. There's a rebirth process here as well. So fighting for what it is that you want. We have the Two of Cups, a connection here. Maybe even with a Leo Sun card here. Happiness, just feeling happy. We have the Tower in the in the upright, and the Hanged Man. So this is a revelation that's coming. This is some kind of aha moment. Seeing things in a different perspective as well, in a different light. Seven of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're trying to figure out, or somebody is trying to figure out how to make you an offer. Could be a Virgo here with the Hermit being here and the Page of Swords. So somebody here has their eye on you or you on them. And this Hermit card is, it can be that somebody here is secluding themselves for the time being, trying to go within, figuring out how do I give this pentacle with the Page of Pentacles here? How do I give something solid? So we have the Star card in the reverse, which is your energy, the Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So somebody here could also be, could have their guard up in regards to a commitment. Someone could also be feeling like wanting to avoid more arguments. There could be a lack of vulnerability within the connection. This is why someone here has their wall up. The Lovers, Gemini energy, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. And the World card is here. So you can be making a decision on a past person, a soulmate connection here. Let's take a look at the Oracle here. What is the Oracle for Aquarius? Free yourself, pay attention to the red flags, and new love. So that's exactly what that could be. And forgiving and learning is at the bottom of the deck here. There can be new love here with the Two of Cups, the Sun card. That you might right now are closing yourself up off to. So let's see here, Aquarius. Let's just take out 3 cards here for each Oracle card. No, 3 cards, 1 for each. Ooh, slippery. Something here could feel like a slippery situation, feeling like something is slipping out of your hands. Feeling like Again, if you have a wall up towards a new connection here, it could be that the problem here is that you're unable to trust this person, or you feel like this person, maybe they're too good to be true, or so we have the Sun card, the Magician in the reverse. Somebody here could be manipulating you, and the Star card. 5 of Cups is in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is getting over something that's not working out. This is picking yourself up from any kind of feelings of regret, of missing somebody because you're really in your feels. Leo and Aquarius energy here. So for some of you, you're freeing yourself to go towards a Leo, or you're freeing yourself from a Leo. Freeing yourself is also getting towards your happiness, clarity here, something fresh, brand new. Pay attention to the red flags. The Magician here in the reverse, this is manipulation. This could be somebody here using their charm to manipulate you. And the new love, we have the Star card, which is your card. So maybe this is even just, again, new love within yourself, loving yourself again after you've released anything that wasn't working for you. New love could be another Aquarius. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, if that's not the case, the Star card here is about vulnerability. So it can be something here that you have manifested, but you are not wanting to be vulnerable to it because possibly still hurting from the past. So let's take out 3 cards from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Oh my goodness, 21 minutes already. Destiny, Enlightenment. Yeah, you're going to see right through it. And Prayer. Release at the bottom of the deck here. So something here that was meant to happen. So don't think that you've wasted your time. It was meant to happen. You have come together with someone here, or you are coming together with someone here because it is meant to happen, to push you forward for your growth, etc. And enlightenment is seeing things for what they really are, realizing your true potential, and using it for the betterment of you and your path and those around you, of course. We can't have this selfish energy of just me, 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 me. Yes, we do things for ourselves. Yes, the path is, we're the only ones walking in it. Everyone else is just collaborating to push us forward. It's just the way that we look at it. But in enlightenment, there's a lot of growth here. Becoming wiser too. You're seeing things for what they are. And this new love here, prayer, again, could be something here that you've manifested. This could also be seeing things in a different light, because I see the lemonade here. When life throws you lemons, you make lemonade. So that could also be it. Once you do your own healing, something brand new is coming about. Aqua, I'm going to leave it there. If you resonated with the reading, do let me know down. No, don't let me know down in the comments down below. Just give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.